Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu! Oh, that's fabulous. He takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 96.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
To Guardiola. Bremer. And he's found a way past. He's going for goal! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Vivaren Nagasaki restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cafu, good running, strong and purposeful. Now that looks a decent ball. Zanetti picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Namdin really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Zanetti clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Abbiati chooses to deal with it himself. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Looking tidy in possession here. Cafu. That's good running with the ball. Zanetti has it in a wide position.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Nagasaki really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Vardiol.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Guardiola. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Silvestre getting forward. De Bruyne. Van Basten. This is a promising build-up. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, what has happened here? Loose ball. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne. And it's Henderson. And Zanetti. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's Zanetti. And he's there to clear it. Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that.
Zanetti delivers. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Pedri. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There will be
And
one
here's
minute at a
Mbappe.
time.
And this is Van Basten. Rijkaard. Cafu, who's set up one goal so far. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. He won't be happy with that one. Namdin come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cafu, Soboslai, gets his head on it! It's in! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Namdin have their lead. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gerrard. Zanetti.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Soboslai. Namdin perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. Vardiol. And it's Pedri. Guardiola. This looks promising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just eases him off the ball. Guardiola. Silvestre. And it's Zanetti. Cafu. Now he's got space here. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Getting up there! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
17,
are signalling changes here,
Pedri.
both at the same time.
Number 8,
Well, that has
De
changed
Bruyne.
the dynamic
Number
somewhat.
2,
You can certainly
Henderson.
sense a real change of mood
Number
here. Now the
12,
crowd are demanding
Van
that they just
Basten.
finish this off.
coming on the field. Number 23,
Passes coming off in quick
Owen.
succession here.
Number 21,
Owen.
Goulet.
It's
Number
Gerrard!
19, Raul.
That's a risky ball,
Number
you've got to say.
14, Xabi Alonso.
That
Number
is
22,
lovely. Can he finish? He's
substitution
beaten the
taking
keeper,
place.
but hit the post. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And that is out of play. It could be danger here. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Soboslai providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Raul. That's Gerrard. And this is Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a really well-measured ball. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he is slightly undercooked now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! And that's in. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Cafu. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution.
Namdin have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Cafu.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti. Xavi Alonso.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's gone loose.
Rijkaard.
And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Namdin definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. I think it was a great show where everybody played their part, professional and very practical.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.